Hello everyone and welcome back to Zoo Crafting! I am Zookeeper Seri, dressed in my woodlands outfit, and we are over here with our ducks! Look at all of those eggs behind us, you guys! Oh, this is fantastic! So it looks like Puppy the Duck's new flock of ducks who have come to join him are doing very, very well. There's so many eggs over in those nests. We will have to go check those eggs out in just a little bit, so hopefully we can snag some blaze powder to rub all over them and increase the chances of hatching adorable new baby ducklings! And this time the ducklings should hopefully be safe. So I took a lot of your guys' safety recommendations in mind, and I have actually gone through and I have put a whole bunch of willow leaves under the fencing. So hopefully all of our ducks and their ducklings will be able to stay nice and safe, and Puppy the Duck's duck flock will continue to grow, which is very exciting because our zoo is continuing to grow with the arrival of the ducks and the hopefully very healthy hatching of a lot of adorable ducklings. We need more rangers, or should I say more zookeepers, to come and take care of all of our ducks. And so we've had a return. We've had a return of a few very special employees to the zoo who have been gone for over a year and a half, actually, since the old world, and they have returned. So today, you guys, I am very happy to reintroduce the arrival, dun dun dun, of the Duck Rangers. The Duck Rangers are back, you guys. I'm so excited. Slowly but surely, all of the trees and the NPCs are beginning to return to our world, and it's a fantastic feeling. I am so happy about that. Oh my goodness. But the Duck Rangers are back. So the Duck Rangers were actually the amazing NPCs, which means non-playable character, because a lot of you guys don't happen to know that, so just so you know. But they were the amazing NPCs in charge of protecting our ducks. I don't know if you guys remember, but in the old world, all of our duckaroos that we would go out and find, well, they turned into prey items for a lot of wolves. Not just any wolves, werewolves! We had a werewolf infestation in the old world, which was quite interesting, and they actually went after our ducks pretty often. So we lost, like, every time we would have ducks, we would immediately lose the ducks because the ducks would be eaten by the wolves. So that's one of the reasons our ducks over here are kept in such a quarantined area. Hopefully they will stay nice and safe. In the future, if the duck population does well enough over here, we might make it so the bridge goes up one or two and they can go like under the bridge and maybe back over here. But for now, I'm really happy with keeping them nice and safe and sort of tucked back here. It's more for your protection than anything else. Puppy, by the way, we have a new duck. No, come back. Where are you going? Come back. No, come on, ducks. Puppy, there you are, Puppy. Puppy's flock has expanded, you guys. We have 3 females now because I hatched one of the eggs that they laid. Look at all these eggs. There's so many eggs everywhere. Oh gosh, this is awesome. But I hatched one of the eggs that one of the females laid, and it turned into a duckling! I mean, it's a good thing it turned into a duckling. I really don't know what I would have done if it had, like, maybe turned into an ostrich or something. So I'm really glad it turned into a duckling. And now that I think of it, what's the name for baby ostriches? Like, I've got to think about that too. Anyway, distractions. And it grew up into a lovely female duck. And you guys have given me so many duck names. Oh my gosh, thank you. Thank you. I have not yet named the ducks, but I have prepared an area that will help us to rapidly name all of the ducks that we're going to have in the future. And I'll show you guys that new area in just a second. Puppy, is that you? Oh, that's so... Look at this happy duck. Look at this happy duck sit on this willow branch. Oh, this is so awesome. And they're not drowning anymore. Thank you guys so much for the suggestions of just making sure we had leaves kind of on top. I even put some leaves on the bottom down there because it kind of looks like a water plant. The water doesn't really go into it, but it's okay, I think. It looks good. It looks like it's just a bunch of algae that sort of grows under the bridge and keeps the ducks safe. But there is a new area. I haven't named the ducks yet, but there's a new area where we are going to be sticking the duck names in a little bit. So I'm pretty excited to show that to you guys. But first, I need to move all of these ducks. I might try to put something other than a carpenter's gate right here. I don't know what, but I think because they're kind of like chickens, they're attracted to the gates and the fences. So if I remove the like fence right here or the gate, then maybe they'll stop stop coming up and looking at me with puppy eyes. Oh geez, that's adorable. And it just kind of like begging to come out. So anyway, let's go introduce ourselves to the duck rangers. Come along, puppies. You guys can give them all a good sniff, and we'll see how the rangers take that. Also, do I have any more wood? I need to mossify my bridge, which sounds like a really fun thing to do, which means I need more seeds. So we'll look for some seeds to do that in a little bit. But this is Ranger Sebastian. So Ranger Sebastian in the future is going to be in charge of educating everybody about the ducks. So you can come over and you can talk to Ranger Sebastian, and he'll have a lot to say about the common mallard duck. Look at this. It's our first official sign. I am so happy. We're finally getting with the program. The amazing program of using the different little signs. We talked about these signs in the past, but these are the signs that let you know where a species falls on, if it's like endangered, if it's vulnerable, if it's a species of least concern, and so on and so forth, if it's extinct. These are really, really cool. We have a whole bunch of these little signs thanks to Alex. So Alex made those and threw them into our beautiful world for us. So they're really, really useful for making the entire exhibit area looks very, very professional now. So I'm very happy about that. We don't have it on anything else, but I will be adding these signs to all of the other exhibits in the zoo as time goes on. I wonder if it would be fun to do that like on a little live stream with you guys. We'll have to think about that, Tate. Yeah, he nodded too. We'll have to think about that. But yes, so this is the exhibit in quotation marks because it's meant to be more of like a naturalistic wildlife area for the common mallard duck, which most people are pretty familiar with. They're common throughout like pretty much like the northern and southern hemisphere, because you can find mallard ducks, I wouldn't say anywhere. They're not really that common from what I could see. They're not widely distributed through a lot of South America, just kind of like on the edges of South America. And I don't think they're widely distributed through Asia. I think they're kind of in Asia, but they're really all over North America for sure. And you can find them through Europe, quite a bit of Europe actually. Oh, and there's more eggs. Let's go collect that egg really quickly. So they really are the most common wild duck that one may run across. Oh, look at that. I got the egg. I got the egg. Oh, so exciting. Oh, geez. So many puppies. All right. We're going to save this egg so we can go get the blaze powder to rub on it in just a little bit. And do be careful over there, Lily. But yes, so mallard ducks are really, really common, and they tend to interbreed with a lot of other ducks. I think that they are from Asia, like historically, but we'll save that for the future because I'm sure Ranger Sebastian will be able to tell us all about that once he calms down. Right now, he's a little agitated. Oh, hello. I'm Ranger Sebastian. I'm in charge of... Oh dear, did one disappear? No, there it is. Oh gosh, well, I'm in charge of monitoring our duck population. So Ranger Sebastian's a little agitated right now because he is a little worried about the ducks. He's a little worried they're going to start disappearing. He's a little bit worried that he's going to lose one. He's a little frantic. Let's see. Maybe I should just put on a duck suit and sit in there with them. It'd be so much easier to count them then. Are they there? Oh gosh, I don't see. Wait, yeah, there it is. Phew. So yeah, as you can see, Ranger Sebastian, he is quite agitated and worried about the ducks. So he's trying to make sure that they're all here, they're all accounted for. It's keeping him on his toes. And once he calms down, and I think once we expand the duck population, so he's not worried about them just suddenly going extinct on us, then I have a feeling that we'll actually be able to chat with him a little bit more and learn a lot more facts about the common mallard duck and the hybrid ducks that the mallards are often blamed for. So that's really fun. I love this willow tree, by the way. I don't know if I showed it to you guys properly, but this is the willow tree that I hand built with these two hands of mine and put over our bridge because I really wanted a nice leaning willow tree that's sort of arched over this because this is so cozy. I would totally... Lily, I told you to be careful. Didn't I say be careful, Lily? Because I was worried. Oh, Lily. Oh, gosh. Are you okay? Oh, all right. She's okay. But yes, I wanted somewhere nice and cozy, Lily. Okay, how about all of you guys sit down for just a second and you can very suspiciously sniff Ranger Ashley over here. But I wanted somewhere where you can come over here, maybe nibble a peanut butter cookie if you're really hungry and just want a peanut butter cookie and kind of admire this area. And we will be making the interior of the duck exhibit look a lot nicer too. We've done a lot of work on the water and we're going to start doing work over here with cattails and various water plants. We're going to be putting down more patches of grass. We're going to make that little patch look nicer. And we even have a an overlook from back there where you can see I put up some birch leaves, but that is actually an overlook that we are going to make to be able to look over into the duck exhibit. So I'm pretty excited about that. It's going to be awesome. And we're going to have Ranger Ashley help us out with that. So this is a Duck Ranger Ashley, and she is currently putting down a whole bunch of the water plants across the lake, and we're going to help her with that project a little bit. If you come and talk to her, hey, you don't happen to have any water plants to trade, do you? Gotta get the lake looking nice. And so she's really cool because if you come and speak with her, not another leech. Well, maybe somebody can find these useful. Got a lot of these while working in the lakeside, you know? Oh gosh, the leeches. Okay, let's see. Anything else? Yeah, I think, oh, hello, Ranger Ashley. Don't mind me, just doing some landscaping work along the lakeside. So Ashley is pretty cool. And if you come and talk with her, then you can actually give her some plants in trade for some money. So if you happen to have some water spinach or you happen to have some watercress, which I actually do have from collecting some things up, so we'll go ahead and trade those to her. There you go, Ashley. So, oh, actually, I've got a lot of these. Nice. Look at all this. Well, maybe I want to keep some of the water spinach, though, so I'm going to sit on the rest of it. But if you bring her various water plants so that she can use them to help to decorate the lakeside, then she'll actually give you some cash. Just straight up cash. I probably should change that to Zookeeper Experience, but I guess Ashley's just kind of working out of her own pocket now. Now that I think about it, I should probably change that to Zookeeper Experience. So, I'll work on that in the future. Also, you can bring her lily pads. They are the exact same price as the lily pads you can get from Ashlyn, so that you can't get all cheaty-weedy with it by just going and buying a bunch of lily pads from like the Ashlyn. Ashlyn is our elven gardener who lives over past the Tate and Tackle at the Wisteria Cafe. So no cheaty-weedying. You just have to go ahead and get the wooden coins, same cost. And then you can bring her some willow saplings as well. So I imagine she wants to plant a bunch more of the leaning willows around Swan Lake. That would be quite lovely. And then you can also go ahead and buy from her some duckweed. You can get some Canadian waterweed. You can actually buy her leeches that attach to her as she is working along the lakeside. They're a little expensive, but I think Ashlyn feels like, you know, she and the leech, they've got a little bit of an emotional bond after having plucked it off of her legs and whatnot. So, you know, 16 coins, that seems pretty fair to take a leech from her. And then you can also grab some cattails. So I think we'll go ahead and help her out by grabbing a few cattails to put down on the inside. In fact, I guess we'll just trade them all away. But putting down on the inside of the duck exhibit. And then there's also a few other things that Ranger, not keeper, but Duck Ranger Ashley enjoys, such as if she has muddy boots. So if you wash her muddy boots for her, then there's actually leather boots there. So that would be really fun. And if you bring her fish tacos, one of her favorite foods, then she can give you this tiny little catfish, the tiny live catfish that was going to become her dinner. But if you provide her dinner with the fish taco, then she'll go ahead and give you the live catfish. So that would be really fun. We definitely need to see what this is, because these are a new species of fish that's been introduced into our world very recently. So I think we need to maybe go and see if we can snag some of them and see what they would turn into. So that would be quite interesting to look at. And then over here, if you bring her cooked frog legs, which is one of her favorite foods, apparently, she'll give you the live frog that she was going to make into cooked frog legs. So you can technically rescue the animals from her if you bring her some food. So I don't know if you can really consider it rescuing a frog, but you can get a live frog if you happen to have cooked frog legs for some reason. And then if you bring her a mushroom skewer, I'm not sure why she would give you the heart-shaped flower lily of the valley. I wonder what the mushroom skewer turning into a heart-shaped lily of the valley is all about, huh? Well, she must really like mushroom skewers, or maybe where you can get mushroom skewers from then. So, all right, if we bring her some of those things, then you can get Lily of the Valley, which is awesome because they're so beautiful. So beautiful. And we can hopefully decorate with them too. Also, I want to do some fishing for just a second. I can't help it. I get too near the lakeside. It's so beautiful here. Now we have a bass. I don't even know how that happened. Oh, look at all this. Look at that big old fish. She could have gotten on my hook. Oh, what do we get? And now we got a brown trout. I can't help it. I love fishing. It's so much fun. Short cast 3. No wonder it wasn't going very far. I was like, what's wrong with this? What's wrong with this? It's not really going anywhere. And then we also have unbreaking 3. Let's see what happens if I cast with this. Yeah, look at that. That's nicer. All right. Are we going to get anything? Hey, big fish. Hey, you want to get on the hook? You want to get on this hook? Oh, what do we get? we got a carp. Oh, I just love fishing. We'll have to host some fishing tournaments pretty soon because that's just so much fun. Anyway, getting distracted by that. Come along, Lily, Tate, Alia. Let's go ahead and introduce the last duck ranger, and then I will show you guys the newest of our ranger stations, which is what we've built to store all of the duck names you guys have been giving. Chestnuts, yes! Oh, delicious chestnuts. I thought I found some chestnuts in real life in my most recent vlog I put out a little while ago. And it turns out those were like poisonous chestnut things. And so it was really funny because everybody left comments going, Seri, don't eat it, don't eat it. So don't worry, you guys, I'm still here. I didn't eat those poisonous, I think they were like horse chestnuts or something like that. And then finally we have Duck Ranger Race, and he is here. He is up along the edge of the lakeside. He's wearing wading boots. He's got his little shovel. I guess he's going to help out with Ashley, like setting up the edge of the lake. That's really awesome of you, Reese. Is that what you're working on? Perhaps we could run a junior ranger group. Reese? A junior ranger group? Oh, wow. You're attached to that idea, aren't you? Oh, but would there be a badge ceremony? I wonder if it seems like he's busy kind of thinking about it. Junior ranger group. He really wants to establish a junior ranger group. Oh, there we go. Oh, hello. Ranger Reese, Duck Ranger reporting. I'm helping Ashley with the water plant planting. Just taking some notes first. All right, so it looks like Reese here is distracted with the idea of something about badges and something about junior rangers. That sounds pretty interesting, actually. All right, we'll have to see what he's up to in a little bit. Oh, and I forgot I had this chest over here. I probably need to start cleaning these chests up too, so we'll work on that too. In fact, technically, well, we'll work on that in a minute. All right, so, oh, and another chestnut, yes. All right, so let me show you guys where the newest ranger station is. And the ranger stations are kind of like our storage areas for when we need to just be able to drop off. Okay, come on, puppies. For when we need to be able to drop off a large amount of the supplies that we're working with in certain areas. So I'm going to have the puppies come over and sit over here. Just really quickly. Come on, guys. All right, Alia, sit. Where's Lily and Tate? Oh, there you two are. All right, sit, you two. All right, there we go. Everybody stay here. Hello, ducks. Everybody stay, please. I need to find a better way to keep them all over here. Oh, there's a floating egg. I need to reach it. I need that floating egg. I got it. All right. This is awesome. We definitely need to go get some blaze powder. See, that's what ranger stations are for, so that we'll have a spot to safely tuck away these extra eggs, and also so that we can keep the blaze powder and the name tags from all of the amazing names you guys have left. So there's a huge rush of duck names. You guys are welcome to leave more duck names here as well. And I'm going to go into the ranger station and write up all those names and put them in a chest so that whenever we have a new ducks hatched into the world, then we can give them names randomly selected from the chest of names, which is something we've not done for a while, but is one of my favorite things to do here in the zoo. I love how the ducks are just kind of hiding in the grass. That's awesome. And then, you know, when we get enough ducks, we can start letting the ducks go in certain areas. We can put them out in more ponds. I mean, we could even put some of these ducks, once we really get going with like having lots and lots of ducks, we could even put a lot of the ducks over into like the white-tailed deer exhibit. I don't think the tiger exhibit, not the tiger exhibit, but the turkey exhibit. There's a lot of other exhibits where we could do mixed exhibits with the ducks, and it'd be really fun to be able to name the ducks and then run around, and whatever that duck is named, like you can watch the duck you named go from this exhibit, their home, all the way over to like maybe even somebody else's zoo. They could get adopted from someone else, and it could just be really, really fun. So we're gonna have a whole chest full of names pretty soon. But all right, so we are down by my little mushroom farm, which hasn't spread, so I'm not sure if you can do this underground. Maybe the mushrooms have to be above ground in order to spread, so we'll have to see. But this right here, do you see this? So you come on down. I'm gonna have to put in, now that I think about it, actually, I should put in a slope right here. So I wonder, do I have any carpenter slopes left? I do. Sweet. All right, so I'm gonna put down the carpenter slopes. And so now you've got a nice slope. Maybe I should put it like one over, actually. Oh, I'm so picky. I'm so picky. But I want this area to look nice. I'm finally, and I saw that fossil. Okay, now I have to get the fossil. Oh, I'm trying to show off just one thing I did, but the next thing you know, like, you're just all over the place. Okay, there we go. There we go. And let's go ahead and put this stone right there, and right there, and right there, and just enough left. Dun dun dun. And I have 2 fossils now. Sweet. All right, so nice little slope to lead you into this nice tunnel that we are going to be redoing because this runs directly under the entrance to our zoo. And right here, where the rock is suspiciously chipped away, dun dun dun, there's a hidden door, and this is actually the dike, what? The Duck Lakeside. I was trying to say duck and lake at the same time and it came out dake. The Duck Lakeside Ranger Station with some beautiful duckweed kind of displayed up there. And check it out! Isn't it nice? It's just nice and cozy. This is what all of our ranger stations should be like, where they're just kind of cozy. You can come in, you can find some various supplies. I probably need that carpenter's hammer. Just extra things that we don't really need to be hauling around with us. We put into the shelves, we put into the chest. There's a bed for the dogs to rest in. There's a bed for whoever might happen to be here to rest in. I should probably put up some item frames and decorations. It's just really nice. Decorations, perhaps. Oh, in fact, that actually would be really fun. Wouldn't that be kind of cool, you guys, if we actually went through and just like decorated a little bit with DecoCraft? Like put in a little stuffed teddy. Oh yeah, look at all of those. Oh, there's so much stuff to decorate with. Okay, that'll have to be saved for another day because I could totally get into that. That would be quite fun. But this is just meant to kind of be a practical area where if we need certain supplies for working, say over here at the lakeside, then those supplies will hopefully be stored in here. And it's also meant to be a little bit private. It's not meant for the public, so that's why it's kind of hidden in the way. And I'm hoping that maybe the vines will grow down a little bit further. If they don't, no big deal. Let's see. Let's go ahead and actually grab this and see if I can encourage the vines to grow down there too. And now we can actually clear away, for instance, we can clear away this crafting station and we can come over here and try to gather up a lot of this stuff. So I don't know about, it's sort of meant to be the spot where you can come in and just throw things in here. And then I could put the sculpture pieces right there. Ha! Floating mushrooms. That's kind of awesome, actually. But it's meant to just let you put away the supplies that you're going to use to decorate and to take care of the area. Dun, 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 dun. And not leave chests laying all over the place, so we can try to keep our zoo looking a little nicer. Oh, and it's kind of fun to be able to see like the materials that you're probably going to work with over here. Oh, very cool. All right, we'll put in like mostly the carpenter stuff, and there we go. The dirt, mud could go over here. All right, and then I can put another sculpture piece right there. Ah, it's so fun. I love just moving things around like this. All right, so let's go ahead and scooch these out of the way. And dun dun dun! Ta-da! Now it's nice and tidy, much tidier, much cleaner. Seri approves. And we can throw these down. And then we've got a whole bunch of the materials that we need to work with just right in here. I think I'll go ahead and put the chest over here too. And then a lot of the plants, I think like extra plants and bits and bobs like that can go in here. All right, and I'll even put that. Yeah, look at that. Oh, yeah, there's greenery on the walls. Always better when there's greenery on the walls. But this is the room, and I'm not sure where I'm going to put it now that I've actually started putting things down. I might swap out these 2 chests if I can get more diamonds with some multi-page chests, and then we'll fill 1 multi-page chest with a whole bunch of the duck names that you guys have so that we can make sure we have plenty of little ducklings. Also, I'm not sure what to do with the leeches yet, so I'm just gonna leave those guys and some of the fish in here for now too. And then the duck eggs, we'll take the duck eggs with us. And I guess I need a furnace in here somewhere just in case. So I might have to expand the ranger station just a teensy bit, maybe this direction. But it's just nice and cozy and practical. And that's what I was going for. All right, so, oh, hello little ducks. I should probably come up with some way. Oh, we just got some duckweed too. I should probably come up with some way to make sure that the ducks don't escape from over here. Like a sign that says, please watch for ducks. Maybe 2 gates, or maybe like right here we can put one of those sensors so that it closes behind you when you come out this direction at least. Because there are sensors you can put down that'll automatically close gates for you. So we'll look into that too. But I love it, you guys. And it also means that we're starting to do some serious work down here. Haha, do you get it? Serious work? We're starting to do some serious work down here, which will let us start working. That's the acorn. That's the walnut acorn actually right there. But this will let us start working with the area underneath our welcome center, which is kind of important because right now it's just a big big catacomb with some random flowers. And this in particular, this is directly underneath the tree to where people teleport into Zoodesia. And I'm thinking it would be really cool to have kind of like a little tram system that runs under here. So it goes under the entire zoo and you can just kind of like ride a tram really quickly to different spots. That's kind of an idea I have. I don't know if it would be cooler if it was an above ground tram system, but I think it's going to work out if it's a below ground little transport system, either with mine carts, or I think we actually have actual trams now. Yeah, we have actual trams now. You guys are going to be pretty excited when we see that. That's going to be awesome. All right, so there we go. All right, we've got our duck rangers. Oh gosh, and I came out totally the wrong direction, but this is awesome because this is the overlook. This is the little duck overlook I was talking about. We'll have to reformat some of it so that it's got a safer little fence and it's easier to see the ducks a little bit. So yeah, I'm excited. All right. Well, tomorrow we definitely need to go over and we will gather up some blaze powder and try hatching up more ducks. I will also make sure we have at least a few of the duck names picked out and written down onto name tags. There's so many good ones. I'm so excited. It's going to be so fun to watch our duck population grow. And then I think we also need to do something about some of the other tasks we have to do for all of the people that we're trying to help out right now. For instance, we still have the museum trade request. So I think we'll go ahead and work on the museum trade request tomorrow, and we might even do a little bit of mining after eons and eons to clear out for our bat exhibits. But we might do that mining so that we can gather up all sorts of special specimens, all sorts of mineral specimens and crystal specimens, and who knows what else, ore specimens. I don't even know what's in our caves half the time anymore. For our love sick blacksmith, if you remember, Rasmidiath's like iron soot or whatever his name is over in the Village of Light right now, kind of making what do you call it, making puppy eyes, making cow eyes, one of those things, making puppy eyes at the barkeep there. And if we can show him enough really cool specimens from our local mines, then he might even set up a blacksmith shop in town. So we've got plenty to keep us busy, puppies, and that's not even like starting in on whatever junior rangers are, and that's not even starting in on a whole bunch of the other projects we need to work on. So whew, all right, so much to do in the zoo, and we're actually getting things done, and I will see you all tomorrow. Bye bye, guys.